Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland, and we've got an interesting little observation here. Because Neil Gray is proving to be such a failure, I suppose, put it kindly, as a health minister, and to be fair, not the worst health minister that Scotland's ever had. There's a whole line of them, isn't there? But this one, he is at least, he's just ineffective. He's just over-promoted. He's beyond it, and he's lost any type of semblance of order. I think he's off his mind, or out of his mind. And so John Swinney has stepped in. John Swinney's basically appointed himself as Scotland's health minister. And it appears that maybe Neil Gray hasn't been telling Swinney what's been going on or telling him anything like the truth. And Swinney sort of panicked a little bit, I think, and said, oh my God, is this really the case? And he's done something. First of all, I will say, to be honest, thank heavens he's done something, but we'll look into that in a moment, because he's had this road to Damascus conversion, and he's announced that there's going to be 150,000 more appointments being made available. And I think this is excellent, and it's something I've said that should have happened a long time ago. They should have sort of said, right, let's put the money aside, let's get this done and get these appointments out the way. It doesn't matter what they are, but even if they're only the simplest and the easiest ones. One, you get the people off the waiting list, you're easing their problems, it's easing their anxieties. And secondly, once they are actually off the waiting list is shorter. It means you've got more flexibility in the things that you are doing. But nobody has worked out how he's going to pay for this yet. So presumably he's going to have to tell Angus Robertson no more flights for a while, or close one of the pretendy embassies. But again, we've been saying that. Close the embassies and use the money to bring down the waiting list. It ain't hard. But that's a welcome bit of news if he can actually do it and fund it, and that's fine. Of course, the only other problem is he hasn't got the staff to hit that. So we don't know where or when these appointments are going to actually happen. Now, I suppose he could hire temporary staff, or say to people, look, come in, we'll do you an extra day as a one-off. Come in. If everyone goes in and does like an extra couple of days over the course of, say, 3 months, and we'll do this and we'll get these 150,000 appointments out, whatever it'll be. There are ways and means around it, and let's hope it works, and let's hope he does actually sort some problems out, because north of the border, the NHS is dying on its arse. But then it's never had, as I say, a good health minister. None of them been up to the job. Another thing he said, though, and this one I do genuinely say is a good idea. Not cynical, good idea, absolutely go with it. He wants to have an NHS app in Scotland, and I'm going to say that this is such a good idea, because what happens then, if you've got the app on your phone or whatever, you make your appointment, then your app will remind you, say 2 days and then 1 day before the appointment, that you've got the appointment. The number of appointments are actually missed is immense. So having this, fewer missed appointments, it just makes the whole system work better. Also, it means that if you can access, say, direct care on it, I've got this, boom, 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 and actually have direct care. And it's one of those things that will help. And so genuinely, yeah, I'm not going to take the piss out of that one. I'll take the piss out of the 150,000 because it's too little too late. And it's nice to see it, but it's too little too late. And it should have been done a long time ago. But isn't it funny that it only comes now that John Swinney has taken over health from Neil Gray? Hey, anyway, let me know what you think. Got to do something with the NHS there, haven't you? But is it helpful? Who knows? Thanks a lot. Bye.